Well, good Thursday afternoon, friends. I just want to post a video here and I want to talk a little bit today about, well, yesterday I was talking about the uncomfortable zone that a lot of us say is our comfort zone, but in all reality, not too many of us are really all that comfortable in that zone. But what I want to talk about today is being stuck. Like, do you feel like you're stuck where you're at and that you have no options? Because there's so many people that are in that situation. They're just stuck and they just feel like that's just where they're at. And I know that because that's exactly where I was at. I felt like I had no options. I just felt like I've said before, I felt like I was just going to work until the day I died. And that this part of my life of having success and being able to influence other people was past. And what I've come to realize is it's not past. I have a lot to offer, and I've already been able to help a number of people. And my goal now is to help at least 20 new people every month kind of break out from where they're at. If you're feeling stuck or you're feeling frustrated or your self-esteem is too low, it's like, and you just feel like you don't have to get up and go to do it, please reach out. I'd love to help you. I mean, I feel like a whole new person from what I did 2 months ago. Like completely. I just can't tell you how big of a difference it's made to me, and it's all tied in with the people I'm associating with, the type of activities I'm doing, how I'm approaching my days. But I was for so long stuck feeling like I couldn't break out of that. And what I've come to realize as part of it for me is that my self-worth and my self-esteem was tied into my financial success or financial failure. And where I had a struggle financially for a few years, it was really hard for me to break out of that because I've had the success in the past and made and lost money, but it never affected me the way it did this past time. I was always able to just bounce back and, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't go through some rough times because I really, really did, but I was always able to bounce back. And this last time I didn't bounce back so well. And I'd never gone that long without having that hope and that excitement, that I could make a change or do things differently. And so if that's where you're at, please reach out. Please let me know. Send me a message if you don't want to say anything publicly, but or if you just want to make a post in the comments, just post I'm ready. If you're ready to break free and ready to drop those shackles that have been holding you where you're at, please feel free to reach out because I'd love to help you out. Financially, if you need some change, you need some extra income, I can definitely help you on that side of things. I mean, we've completely changed our finances in a very short period of time. Again, if you're interested in any of that information, please just type I'm ready in the comments and I'll get a hold of you and send you some information. But don't just stay where you're at. Don't just settle and decide, well, this is just how things have to be, because they don't. There's just so much opportunity for growth and for personal growth and for financial gain and whatever kind of other development you want. It's like you can change your physical health in any way. It's like, because what starts to happen is as you start embracing some of these principles that help you change your mindset and focus on goals in the future and stuff, every area of your life starts to change, and I can promise you that it will. But you've got to put the time in, you've got to put the steps in, and you've got to take some action. And whether it's comfortable or not, it's like I can guarantee you that you're not going to care one whit when you get to the other side of it how uncomfortable it was. Because you're going to be looking back and going, wow, I can't believe that I stayed stuck there for that long. And that I let myself stay there, when you see how easy it is to start dropping those shackles and making some changes. So if I can give you any encouragement today, it's reach out to somebody. I mean, if you don't relate to me, I don't care. It's like, I mean, there's people that don't like me, and I've come to terms with that, and that's all good. Not everybody's going to relate to what I'm saying, but if you don't relate to what I'm saying, you're probably not listening anymore anyway. But if you are still listening and this is ringing true for you in any way, please reach out, because I'd love to lock arms with you and help you make a difference and help you see that there's a bright future out there. And I don't care how old or how young you are, it's like, or what your current situation is, there's always a way to improve it. So anyway, if that's where you're at, reach out to me or somebody else, because sometimes we need somebody outside of ourselves to help lift us up and get us out of that rut that we get stuck in. That just reminded me. I can't remember who it was. It was years and years ago. I heard a motivational speaker, and he was talking about a rut, and he says all a rut is a grave with the ends knocked out, because if you're stuck in a rut, you're not really living. And that just stuck with me. And it's like, and yet I allowed myself to do that and spent almost 5 years in that rut. And at the start, I was really beating myself up about it. And it's like, what did you do? Why did you stay there for so long? Like, why didn't you, make these changes? Like, I've known about all this stuff before, but I needed someone outside of myself to help me break out of it. And it's just what we do. And so don't spend any time beating yourself up about where you're at, because that's not going to do you or anybody else any good. Just decide to make some changes. Type "I'm ready" in the comments. I can definitely help you out, and it doesn't matter which way you want to go with it. If you just want help kind of getting some things in place so you can mentally break out of where you're at and start feeling better about your situation, I can help you with that, because I've been experiencing it, and I've done it more than once in my life, and I can help you through that. If you want to improve your finances, or you want to make a huge difference in your finances, I can help you with that too. This digital growth community has just completely changed our lives. So I'm very grateful for all the changes I've been able to experience in my life, and I just wanted to share this with you and encourage you to take action if you're feeling stuck where you're at. Have a good day, everybody.